Well, the 2003 Hulk movie tie-in video game, this one's quite boring. Yes, that's right, a boring Hulk game back when this had came out 20 years ago. Sure, there is some fun here and there, but overall, this game is quite underwhelming, to be honest. Unlike most movie tie-in games, this one actually takes place after the events of the 2003 movie. Bruce Banner is on the run once again when his old mentor, Professor Crawford, claims to have a cure for the Hulk, but it is all a trick as Professor Crawford uses some of the Hulk's gamma radiation in order to become Ravage. And so for the rest of the game, Hulk is trying to find Ravage, and let's just say this is a bad movie tie-in game. The story is a dumpster fire to say the least, and to make matters worse, the voice cast is awful, especially from Eric Bana.
My career. Betty. My entire life. Infected by this disease. I'm going after the cure. Crawford and I have never seen eye to eye. We haven't spoken in over 10 years, and somehow he managed to find me, a wanted man on the run. I've got to move the pairs of symbols until I get a matching series.
You see what I mean? It looks like Eric Bana didn't even want to be there because he sounds so boring in this game. Like, what I don't understand, why does this video game have to have Bruce Banner missions? This game is called Hulk, not Bruce Banner Simulation. In fact, I generally hate those Bruce Banner missions simply because they had dragged the game down and I just didn't find them interesting whatsoever. But Radical Entertainment was trying something differently, so there is that. But still, this is a frustrating game due to its gameplay mechanics, and time has done no wonders to this one at all. It's just one of the worst video game movie tie-ins of all time. Yeah, it is up there, and while there is some fun to be had, like I mentioned before, this game gets quite dull real quickly. Seriously, what the hell's up the combat in this game? Hulk has a few combos, but nothing too impressive. In fact, it gets repetitive and old real quickly. And not just that, all the other enemies in this game, the bosses, I should say, they get 2 life bars, they're faster than Hulk, and they can regenerate their health. Like, what in the hell is that? Ain't Hulk supposed to be a strong one? There is. But you don't give the main character of the game his own regenerating health bar? That don't make any sense. And not just that though, but they got the different types, like the Iron Hulk suits, or whatever you want to call those things. I just call them like discount Hulk busters. Or the mutant dogs. Like, literally, this game has so many issues, but the main problem is the camera. That's the biggest pain. Especially considering that Hulk gets, blindsided or whatever off camera. It's like, what the hell's going on? Literally, that's the least of this game's problems. The story is all over the place. Betty Ross, the woman that Bruce was with in the 2003 movie. Well, she shows up here just only for a short amount of time, disappears without any explanation. The leader himself don't show up until near the end of the game. And I'm like, this is some awful ass storytelling. Like, I get they were trying to do something different with this movie tie-in game, but generally, I just don't see any fun to be had with this one. I did play it, and I was like, this game ain't fun as I used to remember it. And when it comes down to it, Hulk's Ultimate Destruction is the far superior Hulk game. At the end of the day, this Hulk game is forgettable, it's boring, and it just doesn't keep me interested. And this is a video game I will probably say is one of the lower tier Marvel games out there you could probably find. And at the same time, this game is only slightly better, than the 2003 movie. I'm giving this video game a 5 out of 10. If there was one positive thing I had to say about this one is that there's a cheat code where you can activate Grey Hulk, and his lines actually makes playing through this one a little bit more tolerable.
You should have heard the last guy scream. Just watch and admire. Take this. That and more. Why don't you beg me to stop? What's the matter? Let's take off. feel that? That's pride missing. Stay down.
Yeah, other than that, this one really isn't worth the time. It's not exciting. And there is a few better movie tie-in video games out there that are much better than this one. And that is my review of the 2003 game, Hulk. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this video game. Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying peace out.